Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so I want to at least try uh fighting off Vladimir because he's very difficult to wait. I think that was Atlantis. Yeah. I'm now on my way to fight Vladimir and he's a little bit hard. Yeah, it's this kind of buff that will heal him when an NP is used. So, yeah, I gotta get rid of that first. Hmm. And the problem is that I need to have MASH on the front line. So, the healing when used with an NP is as three times, and there's no way that my Muramasa would be able to loop that far, so... Mm, yeah, let's give Arthur some... I know. I should use this Valentine's CE2 to upgrade whatever C it is that should be upgrading, but where is that? Still not enough. Fine then. Let's just remove him. All right, let's go.
Hoshi no katachi, sora no katachi, kami no katachi, ware no katachi. Tentai wa kuudou nari, kuudou wa kokou nari, kokou ni wa kami ariki.
システムオールチェック大丈夫ですからマスター
Okay. It's this one. No, that's not the one. It's this one. Okeanos Toast. HP recovery effect activates when sustaining MP attacks. Three left. Then he has that resistance to critical attacks too. And he has nullified debuffs. All of them three. So I'm going to have um
それでは
I hope it does all of the 3 turns. The 3 left.
毒あるものを拭い去り害あるものを打ち砕く
There was a heal. Did you see the green one? That's the heal.
過分を捨て重さを捨て早きを捨ててめえをして活目しやがれ剣の子供ここにあり血は動かず
So I guess it isn't going to work unless it's it's an attack NP.
スターズコスモスゴッツアニムスアントルムアンバースアニマアニムス
I think I really need my Okay, so that didn't work, I guess.
注射を嫌がる悪い子も救わなくては。
Gain resistance to clear. Mm.
内力衝撃弾装填します。
隠居したいんだよな。いいぜ。いいぜ。過分を捨て重さを捨て早きを捨ててめえをして活目しやがれ剣の子供ここにあり構えなランド武器の所存はなんだ天は巡らずカルギアの灯火よ
Oh right, that removed it. But oh, I shouldn't have used. I just remembered. Nightingale has that heal that removes it, right? At least one. Anyways. I need my Muramasa to survive at least.
やります。
いいぜ。
ここで
王城の兆しよカルギアの灯火よ悪くない隠居したいんだよタンズいいぜ
やります。
Oh no, I think I'm dead. No. This guy really.
はい、示弾装填します。照準捉えました。バーニア突撃します。
Yeah, I really need.
明星のシルベー
I really need.
以前のようにはいきませんが、やります。
I really need to use at least one SQ. Because right now I don't have the command spell to revive anyone. No, wait, I think I have one command spell though.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Anton, Ambers, Animsphere. 強運の星を
Fully restore one servant's HP. Oh, but wait a minute. I first need to remove one of his HP. So let's do that. What is this? Gain resistance to critical attacks, HP recovery when sustaining MP attacks. Again. Oh no. No way. Wait, what? Fully restores. Oh no, it's not revive, but fully restore just someone's HP. I should have used that on Muramasa. Oh. I'm in trouble because I need an attack on this ones and NP attacks, and unfortunately none of this two does an NP attack. Well, but that is also the thing. But I suppose that's also the thing. As long as they used basic attacks, it's not going to trigger at least. I just need to keep on using arts on this too. Probably survive, maybe? This is going to be such a long time.
照準。ドライバーブーストストライク。バーニャ突撃します。確実に。
天上の神々、明星のシルベート。
オルテナウス疑似リンク開始。もちろんやります。神明凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。呼応せよモールだ。ここでまっす
強運の星を、明星のシルベート。
ぐ望まれることをやります。前に出ます。
They're
兆しの星。
their invincible skills are used for emergencies.
ここで
スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントリー、アンバース、アニムスフィア。ガルギアの灯火よ。
オルテナウス疑似リンク開始。やり負けないぞ。神明凍結展開。これは多くの
I
道、
can't believe
多くの願いを受けた
that I have to rely on this too. I can't believe I actually have to rely on this too.
これはさすがに王城の兆しよ。
Mm.
白兵戦行きます。何のために。前に出ます。示弾装填します。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンド
死は動かず、強運の星を。
今のうちに以前のようにはいきませんが。ないぞ。神明凍結展開。
This is so crazy.
多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。呼応せよモールだ。ここで
カルギアの灯火よ、豊穣の兆しよ。
How much cooldown is this? Cooldown 6. We need to protect each other, you know?
やります。
You
前
guys
に出ます。
need to protect each other. His attacks must never go.
明星のシルベート。
Oh no! So crazy.
転します。もちろん前に出ます。ここで照準、ブースト、ストライク。
強運の星を、カルディアの灯火を。
内熱衝撃弾装填します。望まれることを望まれたように。開始。はい。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれ
I
るま
shouldn't
で
have
もなく、
thought of that, just
あなた
using
は
basic
星をかざす
attacks
でしょう。
on him.
神明、凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよ、モールだ。
スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントル、アンバース、アニムスフィア。兆しを。
Removing buff, huh?
カルディアの灯火を。明星のシルベート。
Oh, really?
パラドクスセット。オルテナウス、疑似リンク開始。はい。
Let's do some let's be proactive
凍
with
結
it.
展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよ、モールだ。照準、ブースト、バーニャ突撃します。確実に。
死は動かず、豊穣の兆しを。
望まれることを望まれたように。それはいつか来る兆しの星。
This is the part where I just wish I could skip
あなたは星をかざすでしょう。
animation. I still have a very long way to go.
カルディアの灯火を。豊穣の兆しを。
もちろんやります。ここで
強運の星を、カルディアの灯火を。
He removed my buff.
オルテナウス、疑似リンク開始。前に出ます。神明、凍結展開。これは多くの道、
I have
多くの
invisibility
願いを受けた
anyway.
幻想の城。こうせよ、モールだ。照準、ブースト、バーニャ突撃します。確 確実に
天上の神々明星のシルベー
Oh, really?
内熱衝撃弾装填します。今のうちに準備を。望まれることをやり負けないぞ。
I wish I'd taken the Castoria that's
それ
NP2.
はいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンド開盤。ここで先制の杖。
天は巡らす。これはさすがに
内熱衝撃弾装填します。はい示弾装填します。照準捉えました。バーニャ突撃します。
Really whittled down, and we're on 26 tiers already.
地は動かず。スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントリー、アンバース、アニムスフィア。強運の星を。
What changed? Doing resist the critical attacks, HP recovery effect activates when sustaining MP attacks. It's still the same though. Uh-huh.
パラドックスセット。
But my Castoria is in danger apparently. Mm.
白兵戦以前のようにはいきませんが、神明凍結展開。これは多くの後、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよモールだ。ここで
天は巡らす。明星のシルベー
I knew it. I knew it was going to attack me.
運命示弾装填します。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンド開盤。
Oh my god.
地は動かず。強運の星を。
今のうちに準備。もちろんここでそこ。
Oh no. This may be the end.
明星のシルベー強運の星を。
Oh no.
眠いな。
Uh-huh. It's the end. Unfortunately.
はい示弾装填します。照準捉えました。
At least I know now what to do.
突撃します。確実に。
スターズ、コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントリー、アンバース、アニムスフィア。
Oh. Wow. There's still one more.
以前はい前に出ます。
There's still a chance.
神明凍結展
No
開
way.
これは多くの道多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだ攻め落ちたバーニア突撃します確実に
明星のシルベール強運の星を
Right, it's the
パ
end.
ラドックスセット前にはい時
I
短
will at
装
least.
填します照準捉えましたブースターストッバーニア突撃します確実に
明星のシルベール強運の星を
オルテナウス
It's okay. It's okay. Mm, mm.
キノコには慣れてるよ隠居したいんだよ
I can just use. Yeah, I can just. I can only use.
すべては僕の思うままってね。
望まれることを望まれたように
よおうよ
あれはいつか見た終わりの星どれほど遠
We
く離
can't
れて
go
も
attacking him.
私は星を探すのですさあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン
We can't go attacking with NP. We can only. Oh, you're
光
kidding
栄
me.
の兆しを
No critical attacks,
明星
right?
のシルベール
白兵戦行きます
つまんない練習だな。他にやることないの？
負けないぞ突破します
Really? Only.
天は巡らず強運の星を
Mm.
よく見ておきな
負けないぞ
近づい
やっ
たカルディアの灯火よ豊穣の兆しを
Oh. Mm. I can't. I can't use.
すべては僕の思うまま。
よおうよ
すべては僕の思うまま
八重垣。そうだよ
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
That actually
地
worked.
は動かず天上の神々
のはどうだ？よし、罠だ罠だ罠だ。簡単すぎるんだよ。
これはさすがにカルディアの灯火よ。そういうのもありか。
運命ですから。
よ、ああよ。
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは
I
星を
can't
数え
believe this. What? Those were critical. Those were crit. Did it got removed?
コスモス、ゴッツ、アニムス、アントル、アンバース、アニムスフィア。天上の神々よ。
いやでも
つまり練習だな。他にやることないの？
In this case, it's much more important for the story to, you know.
すべては僕の思うまま。
もちろん。
ああよ。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Oh, I shouldn't have used that when he had a charge.
八重が
I was looking at his HP. I'm almost there.
明星のシルベー
I'm almost there.
いくつになってもこれだけはな。
何のために？
よ、いいぜ。
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。
か何度これはさすがに天上の神々よ。
じゃあこういうのはどうだ？
よく見ておきな。かお前
Gotcha.
が俺はしない。決して倒れは。
After 41
こ
turns.
れでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。うん。
You know, I've looked at YouTube videos about how they fight woodmen. It's how did they do that? I think that's just a freaking lie. This is so hard. For that kind of buff of his. They probably had their Muramasa at more than MP1. Yeah, probably. It's so crazy. I really had to rely on the supports to beat to beat this guy. I see, so this is the master you raised, Doctor. I feel as though I'm going to be blinded. I feel as though my heart is going to burst. I was never too worried about what might happen if I collapsed along the way or if I lost my way altogether. Because I trusted David would be there to carry on where I left off. But amazingly, it looks like there was yet another candidate stronger than me all along. That was for Atlantis. Indeed, you put up an incredible fight with Zugat. It can fairly be said that you defeated me. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that you, like me, are so utterly spent that you can no longer stand. So you accept your defeat? Does that mean you're going to shut down Atlas? I can't do that. At this point, not even my death will cause Atlas to stop. I'm afraid you're all going to become new gods, whether you want to or not. For that, I am truly sorry. You know, this just only made me think what Wodime is trying to do is what Amakusa uh had just literally also tried to do in the anime. What was the title? Wait. Let me go search. What was the title of that? I think it was Apocrypha. Yeah. Apocrypha. Um if you have watched that event, you should already know what happened there. Apparently, Amakusa wished on the Holy Grail to make humans immortal. Something similar to what Wadime is actually doing. And what happened there, uh, before it was like an egg though, so it wasn't. So before the power of the Holy Grail, before it spread, what uh Sig did, Sig the 4-star caster, not Siegfried. What Sig did is that, well, when he turned into a dragon, because he had Siegfried's heart with him, so it turned him into a dragon in the end. So what Sig did was that he carried the immortality, the thing that would make humans immortal, to the reverse side. So in the end, humans didn't become immortal or god or anything like that. And that's that. You should, if you haven't watched Apocrypha, I would suggest that you go and watch it. It's one of the Fate series. It's where John, is it Jean or John? Is that how you pronounce it? The ruler servant John appears. But once you're free to use the Tree of Emptiness however you like. There may not be a way to defeat them now, but once your senses have been heightened to godly levels, I'm sure you'll eventually find a way to stop the foreign gods' plans as we... What? Okay, something just... Oh no. That doesn't look too good. The sky is burning. No, it's not the sky, it is the Tree of Emptiness. It's branches? Master Suka, get back. It's not safe. The branches stretching across the sky are setting fire to the Tree of Emptiness. Oh, so that's what the foreign god is doing. So so that Wodime would not be able to use the Tree of Emptiness however he wishes, the foreign god, I suppose. Is it the foreign god, or is it one of the apostles? It's just simply setting the Tree of Emptiness ablaze. You mean the Tree of Emptiness is burning? How is this happening? Nothing should be able to burn a fully grown Tree of Emptiness from the outside. I know, that's why I burned it from the inside. I burned down another Tree of Emptiness right from its roots and used its branches to spread our wildfire to your tree. You said the tree's branches formed a network, right? So I used them to deliver a little viral payload. Okay, so who was that? Cristaria, behind you! Oh, no way, it's Beryl? Damn, seriously, have you actually got eyes in the back of your head, Wodime? I could say the same to you, Beryl. I thought you would be more careful than this. even if you have managed to kill me now the Chaldeans are still alive and well. So I have a hard time imagining how you could make it out of here without a servant. Well, aren't you, Mr. Calm and Collected? You figure out I was all kinds of eager to get my backstabbing on or something? Not until just now, no. To be honest, I'm still a little shaken. You have no reason to betray me, Barrow. Why are you interfering with my plan now? Don't you understand that this will make you a god too? Once you are, you'll be free of the foreign god's control. You really don't get it, do you? Figures. Of course you wouldn't. So hey, on a different subject here, why were you so scared of the British Lostbelt? It's not like you ever came by to see it for yourself, right? So how do you know something had to be done about it? Because I spent a while thinking on it, and realized it posed a different but equally serious threat as a foreign god themselves. No good could ever come of a lost belt appearing in Britain. It could only be a cursed that would take this very planet down with it. Seriously? I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like a hell of a thing. They're definitely a scary bunch, that's for sure. But hey, that's what made this all worthwhile. So as thanks, I'll let you in on a little secret of my own. I'll tell you why I came to your lost spell. You remember what I told you before about how I betrayed the Fae folk, right? Well, thanks to that, they've got it out for me real bad. In fact, all I had to do, have to do is raise my voice a bit and say, "Here I am," and they bring divine retribution down on my, just like that. Macarius Adele. Oh, good. So you know what's coming then. Awesome. Well, so long, Waterman. It's been real. Get. Oh no. What? No way. So the British Lost Belt actually has that kind of power to stretch across? No way. Is that Rongominiad? Of course, if it is the British Lost Belt, King Arthur would be there. Stars, right? We need to vacuum immediately. Then again, the sheer heat is so immense that everyone this way, I can at least let all of you escape to the crown. It's no use, we'll never make it in time, especially given that we're all still exhausted from our. Queen Europa can most likely only manipulate gravity and offer physical protection. It won't be nearly enough. Then again, even if we were able to teleport to Olympus proper, that light is going to punch straight through everything in its path. No, this isn't over yet. Uh, it's not going to hold up. Really, nothing beats King Arthur's lance, or Excalibur for that matter. I can't let your journey end now. No? Well, guess you get to die after all. Especially since you're vulnerable this right now. Wanna know why you lost Wadime? It's cause you were too busy. You never would have been so stupid as to let me handle Britain if you'd ever seen it for yourself. You know, originally I was just gonna burn this tree of emptiness down and head back to Britain. But after that speech you made, I pretty much had no choice but to shiv. You're sorry. What was it you said? Everyone will be like a god unto themselves? That basically means it'd be a world where I couldn't kill anyone anymore, right? To hell with that. I die of boredom before the end of the first day in that new world. I don't want to be some great enlightened version of myself. I'm perfectly okay with staying a piece of... Alright. Man, I knew there was something wrong when I saw his ears, how his ears were so sharpened. I mean, even... And I just recollected the same chords that I used. I mean, even Kayanskaya is very much uh wary of him. Advent. I thought it would be the apostles or the foreign god itself who did that, but it wasn't. Surprisingly enough, it's another lost belt, and we thought that this lost belt was the most powerful, but no, of course it's not. And I do think, and now that we think about it, I think David's lost belt may probably be the strongest one. After all, it's the last one that we will be tackling. Wow, please hurry up. I still want to do at least the event. Come on. Why are you loading? Come on, once I've made mincemeat of you to the ground, you're gonna land on this, so I'll be over. How can I not defend against beautiful techniques of yours? I see it's not only beside protecting you, that lightning, that impudent short-sighted wolf. How dare you hide your true strength? Shut up and just freaking die. Damn it, why'd you have to take so long? Now I'm gonna miss their whole Huh? The hell's going on? Is that the foreign god getting in the way again? Why, no. No, it most certainly is not. I say, see, well done, barrel god. I always knew you were a treacherous wretch, but I never dreamed you could be such a snake. Ha 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 ha, good, good. Well then, I believe this time I made my exit. Olympus is all but finished now, and so my fun and games must come to an end. While this unfortunately means the perfected foreign god's advent will have to wait. My true self should be able to resolve matters soon enough, should he so decide. So in the meantime, I think I shall disappear, that I may focus on preparing a new picture of the hell to unleash. Sick bastard just cut his own head off. Eh, screw that. You better still be alive. Unfortunately. Oh, come on, Kirsch. Really? Shouldn't a superhuman god be able to heal up from a little cut like that? Ah, well, at least it made my job easy. All that's left now is to find a body bag and a Kirsch-sized hole in the ground. Ah, that's more like it. Man, it feels so much better without that uptight blonde prick around. You guys think so too, right? Hey, Ritsuka, feel better now that I got rid of that thorn in your side for you? How did you... But you guys were friends. Well, they certainly are not friends if they could do that to each other. I mean, just because they were in Team A doesn't mean they're actually friends. As we have already seen from the ancient... From, what was her name again? You? Yeah, the vampire progenitor. Beryl, how could you do that to him? What, you already know who I am? Well, shucks. I think I'm gonna blush. Nice to have another dutiful kohai around. Can't say I care for the way you are glaring at me, though. Wait, you don't have a problem with me, do you? What, really? Come on, guys. You don't want to do this. You're obviously hanging by a thread. Hell, you still haven't even caught your breath from your fight with all Kirsch there. So if you don't stop glaring at me like that when you're all weak and vulnerable, I won't be able to resist killing you all too, no matter how much I love my kohai. Just kidding, even I'm not that stupid. That servant of yours rocking the black trench is the kind of guy to save his friend right up till the end, right? I can tell. So since it's clear we'd end up taking each other out in a fight, how about we just have a nice friendly chat instead? Right, Mash? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You know that Beryl got a stand-up guy who's always willing to hash things out, right? Is that the reason why his last name is Gut? Because he likes gutting people? I... Yes, well, statistically speaking, your advice was... Now, even if your advice was statistically helpful, I was never able to understand why you acted the way you did at Chaldea. Is that so? Well, girl, I must have earned your ear something fierce, huh? But don't get me wrong, Mash. I'm thrilled to see this new side of you. Mm. Why did you come here? He want... It's very obvious. Why else would... He want to destroy this Lostbelt. It certainly is for something. Step in front of Mash without saying anything. Now, as I live and breathe, a real knight in shining armor in the flesh. Now that's a model master for you. I really appreciate you stepping out of your own accord like this, you know? Not only is your bravery real inspiring, you just made it much easier to go for your throat. Ken is just... came at the nick of time. Hey, isn't that your pretentious cloak on the floor? What's going on? The hell's going on here? You're bleeding like crazy, hanging there. Don't you dare. I still got a ton of stuff I gotta pay you back for. You can't die on me before I get that Didn't you say you were gonna make every last one of those piece of gods obsolete? Come on, just cause the Olympian gods are done for doesn't mean you can rest on your laurels. You still gotta do something about the big bad foreign god, remember? Don't you dare go cold on me now. Well, that was a perfect chance and now the mood's gone too. Well, I'm almost tearing up myself. Come on, Kenny, take it easy. Gustaria's dead. No sense dwelling on the past, yeah? You know, it's not like you and I are total strangers. Hell, you're the one who brought me here from Britain. So how about you jump ship and become my servant? A woman like you'd be right at home in the British Lostbelt. Hell, stick with me and there might even be a domain or two in it for you in the... A woman like me? It'd be one thing if the Chaldeans had killed him. Gustaria himself said he and Ritsuka were on equal ground, but this would clearly came from an ambush. That sort of thing ain't Ritsuka's style. You did this to him, didn't you, Beryl? So it's gonna be like that, huh? Kennis doesn't like being called a woman. That's enough. The battle for control of this Tree of Emptiness is over and Chaldea has won. Surely there's nothing to gain from further infighting, is there, Beryl? Kennis? Who is that? Oh. Father Rasputin. Why do we call him Father Kotomin? So, good day, everyone. I believe the last time we met was back on the Russian tundra, wasn't it? In my capacity as another of the foreign god's disciples, permit me to apologize on Limbo's behalf for his rudeness. His very nature makes him incapable of not toying with the minds of others, you see. It was, I assure you, nothing personal. He treats everyone this way. Who asked you, Rasputin? Besides, I don't recall ever signing up for your side. That makes me an enemy of the foreign god, too. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. And what about you, Beryl? We now know that Cristaria, the leader of the Cryptors, was a traitor, but we also know you killed. Can I assume this means you remain on our side? And like I always say, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. I don't give about the future of humanity. All I want is to have a good time. I didn't come back to life so I could become the king of Earth or anything. I'll go along with whatever you say. But then again, I can't but help but wonder if this foreign god guy is really all that strong. Cristara saw to it that they couldn't use Magellan here. And that woman back in Britain sucked Seyfried's insides dry. Oh! Is he talking the king? The king of the Britain Lostbelt? So without a vessel for the foreign god to come down into, well, what happens next? Because it seems to me like the strongest one on this planet right now has gotta be the king from my Lostbelt. Can we real? So Barrel's not siding with a foreign god either? No, he's all for himself, definitely for sure. I see you've done your homework, precisely the sort of thinking I'd expect from us. But there's still one more, right? David's, or did he cut it down too? No, I don't think so. I take it that means the British Lostbelt is now officially opposing us, then, Barrel. Since you appear to have sworn loyalty to their king, can I assume you're also speaking for Britain? Uh, yeah, assume away. The old lady outright told me I could do whatever I liked on her behalf. Besides, that Rongominiad we just saw was a special spell Her Majesty whipped up just for the foreign god. We were always planning on taking Olympus out, no matter what Kitharia got up to. Understood. The foreign god only saved Kistara from death, thus giving the foreign god control over his continued existence. And as Kistara was the one who saved your lives, the foreign god has placed no such restrictions on you. You're therefore free to live out the remainder of your days and on this dying planet as you choose. As an enemy of the foreign god, that is. Koyanskaya, wrap me over to Britain right now. I don't know why, but I'm getting some serious chills down my spine. I gotta get out of here before it's too late. Well, now I was wondering when I'd get to make my entrance. How anticlimactic. But very well, Lord Barrel. If nothing else, you do have an impressive nose for danger. Koyanskaya, you're going to take him away from here? Why, yes, I am. I offer a great many services. One of them includes taking a single crafter on a single trip to the Lostbelt of their choice. All right, until the next time, Ritsuka. Et Chaldea. We at NFF Services look forward to your future patronage. Assuming you make it out of here alive, that is. So Kayanskaya has gone over to that side as well, Well, I suppose it was time. She is the same class as our god, after all. If she had stayed, it would have only been a matter of time until they were at each other's throats. Yeah, and besides the point, we sort of remove her seal somewhat. All right, you're up, Muramasa. Go on and swing that katana of yours. This very moment is what the foreign god chose you for. I can't believe it. Atlas's body is... I suppose I should assume the internal fires have left the Tree of Emptiness in a permanent state of incompletion, but never mind that now. The real problem is that something is about to manifest inside Atlas by bisected spirit origin. Is that the foreign god? Or something worse? Or not? Or something else? I can't believe how intense this ominous aura is. Did Atlas just get taken over? I'm detecting a powerful magical reactor core signal inside the Tree of Emptiness. Just one problem after another, and I thought it was over. I can't measure this magical energy levels with my current equipment, but wait, the spirit origin pattern. Oh, as foreseen, categorized by Trismegistus. Trimegistus, this is to be the final horn, the final beast crown of the 7 evils of humanity. Beast 7. What? Language, intellect sharing. Plain mission generating. Come in. Do you read me? Commencing. Advent. Beast 7? Huh. Ha. Oh, come on. Wait, who's that? Oh no! Wait. Isn't that the original director of Chaldea? What was her name again? I forgot. At long last, finally my turn. Thank you for reading, my loyal disciple, and well done preparing a vessel for me. Oh, so that's why she was taken. So this is Earth, is it? I was curious what if Madam. Uh she's so tiny. Well, she is using your your actual boss's body. So that's why she was taken. I thought that she died when she was absorbed by those black things. Somewhat faint brain waves being directed at me. They're so weak, I guess they must be. From a tree of empty. So why is this one so small? Master, I'm having a very difficult time following what's going on here, but I think the being floating above us right now is both a beast that manifested inside the Tree of Emptiness and the foreign god themselves. But what I don't understand is that a metal? I know, I'd recognize that face anywhere. The original director of Chaldea. Well, no matter. Given what happened with Kistar, it seems like things did not go entirely as planned. I'm afraid surface flames set Magellan ablaze before it could become your body. Origin sound effect, I suspect you may be unable to make full use of your authority as a result. A single Lostbelt wouldn't be nearly enough. That putting me right off. Are those Chaldean stragglers? Why haven't you killed them? They certainly don't look like they're at all capable of giving my disciples any trouble. For that matter, why don't they fear me? I thought those of this planet were obliged to hold gods in reverence. Yes. Tell me, Ritsuka, why do you not fear me? Aren't humans like you supposed to bow your heads? Then the irony of well, I mean, awkward, awkward. You're Olga Mari. You're Olga Mari. What is it? What is it? Sovereign of. Even the name is the same. Did she just claim to be Earth's president or something? Now I really don't understand. First she declares she isn't Olga Mari, then she claims she is. That's right to see, Kalmar. She's right. What in the world is going on? This has become like a comedy skit now. No. That is nailed down. The problem is our ride isn't anywhere. Anything left. Indeed, including us. This is really what you want Rasputin, because it seems like this god of yours has no qualms about erasing even her own dislike. If this is what might go on, then so be it. I only wish I could have been of more use. If we used that black light on her, we could put both the gun and its ammunition. Yes, I'm sorry we can't use the black barrel anymore. Even if we could, I don't know if it'll be enough to defeat the foreign god. At this risk going to suck up not just all of Olympus, but the entire Lostbelt. So I'm finally getting to be a beast in person. I don't need to use my noble contestant to tell that humanity simply has no hope of defeating her. The sheer magnitude of Mesopotamia, Solomon's temple of time. Chaldea was only able to prevail in those situations because we were an unknown factor. Indeed, our very existence was such an exception to the rule that we had an almost excessive advantage in the environments where Beasts 1 and 2 appeared. Therefore, no matter how outmatched... Wait, how does he know that Beasts 2 have already appeared? I mean, even Ritsuka... right. Even everyone in Chaldea doesn't seem to know that Foe is actually Beast 2. Except for Merlin. Probably. Or Dr. Romani. At least Mrs. Different, she had Chaldean in her sights. Yeah. Where is the storm border? I'm sorry, Mr. Ritsuka. I'm afraid there is no possible way for us to... It's so crazy. I can't fight back. You're tiny yourself. Oh, what was that? Wait, who was that? Yo. So crazy. Who was that? Muramasa? No. I do think that he's still under the corn god. But wait, what happened? It's not like you to be so rash, or your powers of deduction simply nullified when you attempt to apply them to an alien being. Oh, it's Vodeme. He's still alive. We may just have magical crust. We don't go down quite so easily. Holmes, you just said there was no... But that all depends on how you look at it. For example, my victory would be my plan to slay the gods succeeding, and my loss would be failure. Now that Atlas 3 has been razed to the ground and the foreign gods stand upon this world, my plan has ended in abject failure. It represents a complete and total. There is no hope for me to turn things around now, but the same is not true for you. For you, loss would be dying and victory would be living. So even if the foreign gods stand upon this world, and even if you can't, merely surviving is enough to ensure your victory. I'm the one who invited foreign god here in the first place, but oh well. Now then, I think it's time I played my last card. I won't let the foreign god get away with this. Even if its ultimate fate is to vanish once its free event is gone, I will protect Olympus right to the end. I promised Zeus I would. I'll make sure the foreign god goes away, though I can only do so temporarily. Now go, get out of here. I'm afraid you'll only get in the way. Are you sure? I mean, you're obviously badly hurt. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it looks. I've still got plenty of fight left in me. Really? It doesn't... It's not so convincing. Able to finish it, though we'll just have to take a rain check on that. It might not be easy, but I'll give it. It's okay. I haven't come this far just to lose now. Mr. Holmes. Give Jose a chance at turning things around. Let me give you one word of advice. I won't deny that as a cryptor, I considered you and Risuka my most dangerous enemies and tried to eliminate you accordingly. I did so because at the time I firmly believed that to be what was right. But of course, humans are fundamentally incapable of making the right choice. So the least we can do is keep shamelessly moving toward those things we have chosen, right or wrong. I'm afraid the past won't last much longer. We need to evacuate to the Great Shrine. Come now, quickly. Thank you for everything you did for me, Chaldea. I wish we could have talked a lot more. Are they gone, Kenny's? What are you, stupid? Can't you see for your... Yeah, they're gone. They left your sorry ass behind, didn't even look back. So you don't gotta worry about them. Mess this up. Hell, I'll even let you lean on me. Thank you, that will be a big help. What about you, Father? Aren't you going to stop me? Not at all. Not unless a foreign god gives the order to eliminate you two. I'm only here to serve as a witness. Truth be told, it would be quite educational. No matter how powerful one may be, this planet still follows its own rules. This will be an excellent way for the foreign god to learn that lesson. In that case, don't mind if I do. There yet the lights of stars in the void illumine. O light of Chaldea. Oh, so that's what it was. Something one is not born with. When I was 15 years old. This is definitely Vodeme. Mm. What's that? Is that some kind of relic? Was holding a mystic code of concealment. Oh, the boy's family is probably a mage. That's also in the same situation as Kistaria. Probably got ambushed or assassinated. Since even the foreign god disappeared from the sector of space and left only the master and his servant. And regardless her exit meant that Olympus would be spared immediate destruction and left only the master and his servant behind. And so much for that. In retrospect, I may have set my sights a bit too high. Why did they suddenly change his name to Master? What the hell are you smiling about, you idiot? You look like a kid who just got caught with his hands in the candy jar. Down behind their master, despite the insult that continued coming. The master rested. Yeah, the Seer's light was some serious. Aphelios didn't do anything even close to that. Well, this is how they were originally supposed to be used. Director Maris Burry told me that in confidence. He said that if things ever look truly bleak, I should use mine to save the world. No pressure, right? Wait, how did Maris Burry's, Olga's father's name came in here? I thought he was already dead. And here I thought I thought all of Chaldea's directors were weak and pathetic. Sounds like this Maris Burry punk was a hell of a guy. Never would have guessed. Yes, he was. I always did respect him, but he turned out to be far more capable than me. He may have been an avid scientist who only cared about his research, but he was also just as dangerous as you'd expect one of the Clock Tower's 12 lords to be. I never would have guessed it. You so willingly with Chaldea. I was so shocked I spilled my tea when I heard you join their side just like that. I thought that would have taken considerably longer. Part of me was even a bit jealous. For a moment, I wondered if it meant you'd join anyone who defeated you. Hey, it wasn't just like that, and they never defeated me. That was all because Poseidon messed up. Then what convinced you? I guess it was Chaldea's leader asking me about you. Said he wanted to know what Castario Wodemir was like, not as a mage, but as a person. I think that was a big reason I helped him out this long. Well, that doesn't sound very worth your while. You've been helping them all this time without anything in return. Who said I didn't get anything out of it? In exchange, I had him tell me a ton of stories about you from your clock tower days. Some born champion you turned out to be. Turns out you were nothing but an overly cautious, stubborn as hell coward. Guess both the Dioscuri and Ophelia were completely wrong about you all along. It wasn't laughter meant to mock the ones who had misunderstood him. It was meant to commend him for keeping up such a perfect front for so long. Yeah, if we consider about the flat, the this this the scenes where he was, the scenes about him, you wouldn't actually expect him to be like that. He's like a comedy. I was so surprised when I read those. I think those, if I remember correctly, I think those were his dreams, though. Yeah, do you still want to say something you still want to do? Go and let me hear it. Is it one small piece at a time? The master was certain about what if. He explained how each crypter was required to have an accomplishment worthy of returning their death in order to bring them back to life. To the foreign god created environments, customized subjective worlds that would let the dead cryptor achieve such a thing. The master was then shifted to these worlds that might have been, yet never meant to be. What? So those were real? Worlds that would let the dead cryptors. So the foreign god created environments, customized. Oh, so those were actually real. I thought that he was just having a dream. Well. And from there, he and his fellow critters undertook a journey to restore humanity. Seriously? So what, you saved the world with them? Only as part of a simulation. They were nothing compared to the real singularities. Kadok and I came to trust each other. Ophelia and I shared a laugh with each other. Akuta and I helped each other. Beryl and I disagreed with each other. Pepe must have saved me dozens of times. Aro may seem frivolous, but he has a strong sense of integrity. I really enjoyed getting to understand them better, getting to know their lives. He never mentioned anything about David, but all the time the master spent with his teammates was no more than a dream, an illusion that was broken the moment his accomplishment was complete. Yeah, so it really was a dream, as I thought. Now the only one this whole world who remembered their trying but important journeys was the master himself. And you still treated him like that? What, is your heart made of stone or something? What else could I do? If I told them, they wouldn't know what to make of it. So I just kept it all to myself, like any other dream. He locked the experience away so he would never look at them again, to make sure that regardless of what happened, they would never fade away. A journey to restore humanity, huh? That may not be the best way to put it. But if it were all possible, I really wanted to save the world with everyone and teammate together. The master truly loved his teammates, not as their leader, but as their friend. They're the same, the servant thought bitterly. This master and Chaldea's master were in the exact same position. One last thought glitters across the mastermind like a shooting star in the night sky. The hell were you thinking, you idiot? You didn't have to try so hard all by yourself. I was never all by myself. All humans are trying to do their best. There is no answer. His soul is already gone. As though watching a bird fly away, never to return. To explode the servant's mind, unquenchable hatred pounds the servant's heart. The servant wasn't about to reject the past or previous actions. The pride this heroic spirit held refused to sully the very nature of a hero. After all, the servant had been the one who laughed at the world of humans, the one who mocked and wreaked havoc upon it. That aspect would never change. The servant was well aware there were a villain who hated humans, despised God, shunned what was right, and embraced the wrong. But even so, in spite of all that, I'm the idiot, even if everything about him was evil. He remembered and was meant to protect. Yeah, the master, that's always the priority of the servant. Although in some Grail Wars, let's oh. In some Holy Grail War, there are servants who kill their master after being summoned. It's just a matter of something. Now what? Gosh, it's already so long. That looked just like Ophelia's. There you are. It's about time we finally got a decent connection. Right then, Discord off. To be Olga Marim Animosphere. Right. We've already managed to escape the Great Shine. Once we made our way through the mountain, we intend to try and make our way down to the city. You can't! The Great Shine's crumbling from the bottom. From the bottom up, you'll never make it down to the city. Quick, does anyone know where the most stable point in the shrine is? If it's stability you seek, I suggest you make your way to the altar. It's in the very middle of the shrine, and it's the holy zone used to receive Lord Zeus' revelations right to the very end. It will not be quick to fall apart. 20 minutes only. Understood. Then we better get on our way before the Machina quarter starts to collapse as well. It's safe. We're in the middle of crisis, Director Gordolf, and you're still worried about foes stealing your breakfast. Oh no, it's going down. Oh. Let's make it up quick. Not much further to the altar now. The floor is fracturing. It's falling down to the city below. Come on, let's head back. Friend. This is just like back at Solomon's temple. But that goes for you to mash. Well, we do have some floating mystic codes. I'm afraid I don't have much magical energy remaining either, but there may be something I can do. Adele, Macarius, I'm going to use the last of my magical energy to provide the children of Tridale with a defensive bound of field and a floating spell. While I would be very grateful if you would help me, whether you do so or not is entirely up to you. Europa? Of course we will, lady. What Adele said. Wait, a bounded field and floating spell would be a huge help, but why stop at just us? Can't we all? Operation God Destroyer is complete now. Even the Tree of Emptiness is finally gone from this Lostbelt. This is our new future, the one we've been dreaming of for a long time. Right, today's finally different from yesterday. I'm sure our cells are growing again for the first time in forever. We can finally pick up from where we left off 10,000 years ago. That's all we need. Besides, we're not as weak as you guys, so we can go down from the shrine on our own. What Macarius said. Even if this Lostbelt does soon return to its original form, our time is only just beginning. It's time for farewells, too. We enjoyed it too, that's exactly why. Come on, don't look at us like that. We all accomplished what we set out to do, right? I'll admit, there were a number of times when I thought it might be hopeless. The most evil people ever, but yes, most Olympians may very well think that. Thanks, Makaris Adele. Let's not ask them to, it's already enough. Asking them to remain with us, it's like, yeah. You twins are both amazing. Aw, this. What? You can get down from the shrine around. You weren't very convincing. I can't believe even you could tell I was lying. Proper human history, huh? That never did tell us much about it. I wonder what it's like. Don't do this, Macarius. Oh, come on, let's just hurry it up. It's gearing up. Oh no. Oh no. What? There's still enemies to be fought? Really? I actually managed to make it. I almost can't believe it. Go now. Oh no. Got enemies. Only this. You're not going to back down, are you? You know it. Let's go, Kenny. Alright. Another battle with. She's a spirit of fate. Sherlock. Only Sherlock. Come on. Uh, I just finished this.
神々を滅ぼした者よ、オリュンポスを制した者よ、その力、その決意、一時のものでないことをこの俺に示せるか。
いやもう仕方ねえ。七度ばかりぶった切るか。
Low chance to remove a single enemy's death buff during attack. Slow chance to decrease a single enemy's HP recovery amount. Enemy to immobilization. MP ceiling. Alright.
ベリー、高らかになれ。問題ありません。慣れていますので。
ツーマンの練習だな。じゃあこういうのどうだ。ツーマンの練習だな。他にあることないよ。
開始。しっかり見たぜ。いいし、出番下がってな。真髄解明、感染理念収束、鍛造技法臨界。これが俺のつぶかい村正だ。いくぜ。2つ。てめえ
我がカイナに宿れ力我が肉体無敵なりつね、こいつで
悪かねえ。いい出来だ。
示談装填します。
下がってな。
あ、行くぞ。
下がってな。
罠だ。罠だ。
行くぜ。
我が肉体無敵なり。
すべては僕の思うまま
下がってな。
ってね。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
真髄解明、感染理念収束、鍛造技法臨界。これが俺のつぶかい村正だ。ああ、
つねつね
ここまでか。畜生。
つね
For it's all self buff. Oh no.
出番か。
なるほど。
ああ、
我が肉体無敵なつねつね
Oh no.
装填します。
Oh no. Muramasa is dead.
前に出ます。
下がってな。
我が武勇武器によらず。高く高くもっと。星々の海へ俺は届くだろう。羽ばたけ。やっぱり世界に
大したことねえな。
Oh, it's a good thing that she's the Lancer.
先
Oh,
に
still
俺に
not
帰って。
enough.
いや
Still not enough. But wait, what's this? Ignore sure hit. Reduces 5 5 left. Oh, I shouldn't have used this. Oh, still no. Still nothing.
問題ありません。慣れておりますので。オルテナウス
賢明な
疑似リン
判断だ。
ク開始。神明凍結展開。これは多くの後多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。こうせよモールだ。
フーム。
Oh well.
パーティータイムです。
そうかい。
毒あるものを拭い去り害あるものを打ち砕く。アサルトネック
なる。
注射を嫌が
I
る
mean-
悪い子も。パラドックスセット。
始めるとしよう。そうかい。
示弾装填します。
初歩的なことだ、友。エレメンタルマイビ
Oh.
ア。なる。
示弾前に出ます。ブーストストライク。バーニャ突撃します。
I'm still going to use one.
オルテナウス損害 70%。 こいつね。
そうかい。面白い。フーム。面白い。実に興味深い。
It's
高
still
く高くもっと。星々の海へ俺は届くだろう。絶対介入せ。
やはりか。
ベリー高らかになれ。
問題ありません。慣れておりますので。
しっかり見たぜ。 石はいらねえ。木を探おう。真髄解明感染人収束鍛造技法臨界これが俺のつぶかり学ばさだ。いくぜ一つ2.1もこいつで野球言うか。
内膜衝撃弾装填します。
さ出番か。真髄解明感染因縁収束鍛造技法臨界これが俺のつぶかり学ばさだ。いっせ
ああ、全力で負けちまったか。ちくしょう、やるじゃねえか。なあ、ガルデア。
種明かしは必要あるまい。
Chaldea. So it's pronounced as Chaldea, not Chaldea. Chaldea. Yeah, I suppose so. In Japanese, it's pronounced as Chaldea. Alright. Candice is alright. Candice was a really, really strong servant. Old man. You know we're back online now, right? He was also sad that Candice had to go, I suppose. Wait, what? Come on, Mash. Let's go home. Yeah, we're too tired to be so... Anyways. I got it. The journey continues. Gosh, it's... My video is now 2 hours. Oh... Oh, it's Pepe. Again. That's some frontier area didn't fall apart the moment suicide. Yeah, wonder where to go. Well, I do wish I could go be with David in South America. There's something I have to take care of first. Wine for revenge. But I'll make an exception for you, Barrel God. Oh, so Pepe's going to go after Barrel. But what about uh the lost belt cryptor? I'm sorry. Uh Caddock, right. What happened to Caddock? Beautiful carnivore. This is definitely Barrel. Wait, is he actually eating people? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, it's actually Limbo. Delman. Wait, what happened to Cadog? I thought Rasputin helped him because of his promise with Anastasia. Not you, Olga Mari. I recognize us based on the database. It was definitely Olga Mari, a Nemosphere, but how? She was killed right after the bombing at Chaldea that began the incineration of humanity. What in the world is going on here? Don't tell me this means Chaldea was behind everything after all. Did I really make a once in a lifetime bet on an organization that's trying to wipe out all of you? We're not sure about that either. Was that really Director Olga Mari? Yours and her reactions, it seems safe to say they are strong. But there were also too many clear differences to say they are the same person. Image of Olga Mari. Wait, how does Holmes know Olga Mari? I pretty much no. He didn't meet Olga, certainly for sure. Because Olga was already gone before he came aboard Chaldea. The foreign goddess using Olga Mars. Oh yeah, there is that Gotea. While we may not know, we can assume there's a reason why different choose to resemble her. Something of them. My brain power is nearly fully recovered. You've been pushing yourself like that for way too long. That goes for talking to Caddock in the infirmary too. It can all wait until every. Oh, oh, so Kadok was brought in to us. It's probably Rasputin. Rasputin was probably the one who tossed Kadok to the border. Wait, did you say Kadok? Well, do you mean Kadok's on the storm border right now, and he's in the infirmary? Alright, completely slipped my mind. We have Kadok in custody right now. It was right before we were about to make our way up to the altar. Don't worry, you have nothing to fear from. Oh, right. It is. I'm not carrying any NFF weapon this time. I simply have a delivery for you. This delivery is not from me as a disciple of the foreign god. Rather, it is from Rasputin, or at least what remains of his heroic spirit within me. Take care of Kadok for me, with you. That mischievous Grand Duchess was more worried about someone else's future than her own safety. So rather than letting him die, I thought I should at least give him a fighting chance. But do let him know that this was a one-time only occurrence. I won't be lifting a finger to help him again, not even if I should happen to see wild dogs eating him alive. Right, it is Rasputin. Rasputin was the one who brought him. And just like that, he dropped Madame Kadok right where he stood and left him. He was covered in blood and obviously in critical condition, so we got into the infirmary right away. Rasputin was already gone. That's that Kadok is still in the coma. We're not sure what will happen next to him. According to Nemo nurse, we'll need to keep him in the car for several months. For several months. Wow, that's like no different from the time that he got trapped on the ray shift pod. I'd like to say a little something too. Solving the 5th Lostbelt. Get some rest. We can talk turkey over what comes next once Holmes is back to his old self. Alright, that's all for me now. Great work, you two. You did awesome. Alright. Finally, we're done, right? Can I talk to you for just a little bit before we get back to our room? I was just wondering something. What do you make of the foreign god of you, Olga Mari? I know Holmes thinks she's an imposter who only looks like the daughter Olga Mali, but I can't help but think it was totally her. Right? I don't have anything concrete I can point to explain it, but I felt the same way. There's just something about you, Olga Mari, that tell me she's the same Olga Mari we knew. Yeah, and that makes this an even bigger concern. Huh? What do you mean? Well... now we've got to figure out how we're going to save her. Right, that's exactly right, Master. I know we still have a lot of thinking to do about what we can do and what we should do. But if our goal is to save her rather than defeat her, I'm more than willing to fight. Right, and now? That was so surprising. Never thought I'd end up back here. Guess even the servant life's full of surprises. So what happened to the foreign god? How come she locked herself up in the workshop as soon as we got here? She sure settled down quick for all that heavy breathing she was doing. What's the deal? She having second thoughts after one of the Earthlings she treated like fleas managed to cut her? Tried to be understanding, she couldn't help but be surprised when something she considered merely part of the scenery decided to attack. If a pebble laying on the ground jump up and slash you out of nowhere, wouldn't you be shocked too? Suppose so. Hell, I'd lose my if the eggplant I was having for breakfast suddenly came at me with a sledgehammer. I guess it's a lot like some people are scared of bees. So what? This Minsky started a serious light thing actually. Of course it didn't actually hurt the foreign god. Why, it didn't even come close to breaking her skin. But the fact that there were beings willing to attack her at all has made her stop and rethink her approach. She's currently using this terminal to review human history, even if she doesn't seem very happy about it. You know, in a sense, Kistara saved our lives as well. Thanks to him, the foreign god is now willing to let us stay on as her disciples. Never mind that we've lost contact with Limbo for the moment. Huh? Isn't the foreign god supposed to be all powerful or some such? What would she still be needing us for? And getting to that, you see, there are two surprising things the foreign god learned from this event. The fact that there are insects on this world willing to attack her, reckless and meaningless as those attempts may be, and that there exists a lance of light capable of burning down even the tree of emptiness. She'd like you to go investigate the latter and destroy it, of course. She says she'll teleport you there as soon as she's ready. And that, though, well, can't be any worse than here. No telling when this'll play. No telling when this place will up and disappear anyway. So how about you? You gonna stay here as her escort? No, I'll be heading out shortly myself. The foreign god desires a more durable vessel than the one she has now, so she's sending me out to procure one. Ain't she plenty strong as she is? Hell, it's not even possible to make a stronger spirit origin anywhere on Earth, right? So where are you gonna find one better than what she's already got? Not to worry, I already have just the place in mind. You see, the machine gods of Atlantis aren't the only foreign beings who made their way to this planet in ages long past. There is a golden sea of trees in the belly of the underworld known as Sibalba that is home to an enormous big beast. It slumbers in a world where Alaya is stable and wriggles to life in a world where Gaia shows itself. I speak, of course, of an ultimate one, a being who came from the Oort cloud. I have no idea what he's talking about, though. I have no idea. No, none. Anyways, let's finish this off, shall we? Please, let's just finish this up now. You up now? How good you are. There's something you ought to see. I went back and forth on whether to bring this to you, but ultimately I thought you deserved to see it. Sorry to spring this on you when you're still tired, but I didn't think it could wait. So what is it I ought to see? A video file from the Goddess for Alliance base. Huh? According to the timestamp, it was recorded after you guys took the meter out. We're not sure exactly when it was sent, but it looks like it was right before you guys left for the Great Orbital Shrine. I don't know how they pulled it off, but the file's in the exact same format we use at Chaldea. Man, Olympian tech never ceases to impress me. Anyway, I already sent the file over to your personal terminal. We already watched it ourselves, but I'm not gonna demand you do the same. Whether you do or not, it's totally up to you. Though I will say that Gordolf decided to designate them as Mia after watching it himself. Missing in action? Said something along the lines of, we can't confirm their deaths, so who's to say they won't come back to us again someday? Like director, like field team, I guess. But hey, who am I to judge? We could all stand to get a little sentimental now and then. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. Later. Oh, is this the opening of Heian Kyo? Good, the camera is working fine. Testing. Good, no problems with audio either. Okay, I'm all set to record. Now I just gotta make sure no one sees me. It's not that I want to cause any infighting, but every organization has to perform an internal review sometimes. And while the God is for Alliance, many members of the organization, we should know how everyone really feels. I don't like the idea of surreptitiously filming them, but then again, Edison said it was perfectly normal. Anyway, this will be on for reference, nothing more. Macarius? Where are you? I could have sworn he was around here. Maybe he's in the private room? Oh. What's up, Adele? Something the matter? Wait, when was this recording? So Musashi, yeah, well, Musashi was ahead of us after all. And to fine-tune your and Marsh's clironomia. Oh. So it was still during that. Mhm. You want me to fine tune their. Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, on different subject, can I ask you to something? Hmm? What is it? What do you think of the Chaldeans? What do you mean? They're our comrade in arms, Stephen. About you, Musashi. Good question. Maybe travel companions? No, that's not quite right. Honestly, I don't know much about Holmes. I barely even talk to any of the other staff either. But I do love Ritsuka. And Mash too, of course. Really, I just love them both a bit. Oh my. At first, I didn't really know anyone besides Ritsuka. And my first impression of Mash was basically just that she seemed really earnest. Uh, just a minute though. Let me just do something real quick. Get that one. That's not even a request. Oh, Masashi. No, I thought it was, so it wasn't like that. Oh. So it's got nothing to do with the Hey and Kyo. It was like their last message was Cosmos denial. Alright. Holy Grail. Wait, what's that? Oh, Hey and Kyo. Well, in any cases, Lost Belt number 6 is now over. But will be implemented in a future update. You will be notified of changes by the in-game news section. Thank you for your patience. Oh, really? Okay. Anyways. So we're finally done with Lost Belt 6. And no. Wait. Uh, uh.
ようこそ。
Gain 2 stars each turn. Increase MP strength by 10%.
我ながらいい調整だ。ほれ。
Huh. Finally finished. Now I just need to finish Hey and Kill before Avalon gets released. I was supposed to do this, but well, I'll do this in another video. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.